and welcome back to another episode of OCA News. I'm Chaya Sternbach, and today is November 3rd. We have the honor today of interviewing Mrs. Shar, our beloved first grade teacher and the brains behind this year's student government elections.
I am here with the one, the only, Mrs. Shar. Thank you, Mrs. Shar, for taking time out of your day to help us with this interview.
Oh, you're so welcome, Yoni. I'm happy to do it.
I understand this year we're doing the elections a little differently. In previous years, each student running went from class to say a speech. But this year, you have to take a video. What did you plan on achieving by doing this?
So I was part of it last year as just a regular classroom teacher and not as a student advisor. And it was really difficult to find the right time for the candidates to come and speak to each of the classes. Last year, you might remember doing it in the lunchroom, and it was very loud and kind of hard to hear the candidates. So I thought if we can make videos, the teachers will be able to play them whenever they can during their class, whatever works best for them, and the students will be able to hear the speeches better and make a really well-informed choice.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Is this just a one-time thing, or are we going to see this more in the future?
That's a really good question. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. You guys will give us feedback. You'll let us know how it works out, seeing the videos in your classes tomorrow. And you'll let me know if you like doing the videos. If it works, then we'll do it like this again. If not, we'll rework it.
And one last thing.
Sure.
What did you learn from all these students that say their speech? Did it teach you anything?
Did I learn anything from the speeches? I think that I learned mostly how courageous the students of Or Hadash are. Standing up and being filmed, doing an interview, giving an interview takes a lot of courage. And so many kids stepped up just because they really want to be a part of something special and they want to help out at the school. So I learned how brave and courageous the kids at Or Hadash are.
Okay, thank you for taking your time to do this interview.
You're very welcome. Thanks for interviewing me.
Now to Yala to discuss some important events that occurred this Gashvan.
Starting the new month off on a high note, there is a special Rosh Chodesh breakfast held for our hard-working and devoted teachers. As many of you may or may not know, in the month of Cheshvan, the Mabul occurred. Just as the animals on the table were grateful to Noach, we must be grateful to our dedicated teachers. Thank you! Back to you, Chaya!
Now on to Yoni and Yala to discuss some important news on the Hallow Bake.
Last week, the middle school girls helped set up for the Hallow Bake.
The Hallow Bake is when women from all over are unified by a single mitzvah. That is, the mitzvah of Hafrashat Challah. With 6,000 pounds of flour and 10,000 ounces of oil, each woman made 2 traditional challahs in preparation for Shabbat.
Back to you, Chaya! Be sure to look forward to Grandparents and Special Friends Day coming on Friday, December 1st. This year, our elementary and middle school students will be participating in Grandparents Day. Ooh, fun! Many of you may have seen posters hung up around the halls of OCA mentioning the Ikarim. Let's focus on one of them. My personal favorite, cheering on your friends. Woot woot! Mazel tov time! Mazel tov to Mrs. A and the entire Abramson family on the birth of a baby boy, Noam. Mazel tov to the Eliyahu Misinter and family on Eliyahu putting on tefillin for the very first time. Mazel tov to Jonathan on his bar mitzvah. Mazel tov to Amira and Sam Silver on the birth of a baby girl, Ora. Mazel tov to big sister Shireli. Mazel tov to the Wiener family on the marriage of their son, Eliyahu. And now for the birthdays. Yofi. Thank you, Yofi. I'm Chaya Sternbach, and this was OCA News.